down there. Go away.
Good way to
Why
start
were they down there?
There's Shale. Hi, Shale.
Hi.
Why were they there in the first place? Yeah, man.
Well, I have one of those little buckyball magnets, and every time I get to my desk, they're in a wad outside of the case, someplace on my desk. And this time, they were just gone.
Why were they down there?
Oh my. It's an active night.
Got it fixed, though.
All right.
Didn't even have to beat the children this time.
This time.
I don't know.
Well,
It feels like opportunities missed.
I went outside today to do some grocery shopping, and
You fool!
I feel like I might be on the verge of death now.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's either psychosomatic or coronavirus.
Okay.
I'm sure it's the latter.
Psychosomatic Alakazam. Come play my
Psychosomatic.
game. Inhale. You're the victim.
Such a spirited rendition.
Yeah.
The slam poetry version.
He's dead. I was doing it in
Oh.
his memory.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Norland, you gotta get on Roll20, my dude.
I thought I was. Oh, I gotta click launch game. I clicked the other 6 buttons I was supposed to, but not the final button.
The final button is the only one that really matters.
It's a pretty
It's the one that
important
actually
button.
joins you. Yeah.
Here I am.
In all your abtastic glory.
Yeah.
You are
Breathe it in.
quite abtacular. What the fuck? Why did you roll 19d2?
Just in case.
What did so
You
did,
getting the ones and twos out of the way?
did you just
Yes.
throw 19
not how it
coins in
works.
the air? Does that mean
Yeah, it's 19
Flip
coin
19
flips.
coin.
you've made a mess of pennies?
JC pennies?
All right. Let's get this shit on the fucking road.
Smoothie Cold apparently is a hoarder in Animal Crossing.
I've been upgrading the size of my house purely to have more storage slots.
I don't have that.
Oh my god,
I
yeah.
haven't bought it.
Smoothie Cold's front yard looks like your average Arkansas front yard. I guess.
Yeah.
Let me put that up on the stream so people know what I'm talking about. There you go. That's Smoothie Cold's front yard.
Why
He does
is
have a
there
nice little
rust-
garden.
Yeah.
Why is there
My
what?
front yard.
A rusty drum?
Oh
Is
yeah, I
that
don't have one of those.
important
So I have a bathtub I think somewhere, and I don't have trash bags. I don't have a wheelbarrow. I don't have a lawnmower. He's got a lot of good stuff. I do have a cardboard box, metal can. He's got a lot of good stuff for an Alabama front yard.
As somebody who has never played or even seen Animal Crossing,
Yeah, I have no idea what you're doing.
you guys sound retarded.
Well, you're
Like
missing out.
tarded again.
It's a good game.
I mean, probably it is. I'm just saying, from the outside listening in, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about or why a rusty drum is so fantastic.
I
It's
don't
not.
understand why it's fantastic either.
It's not fantastic.
Okay.
It's garbage. He found a bunch of garbage, but he put it all on his front yard, so it looks like he's, somewhere rural.
I see.
If only he could have a car up on cinder blocks.
You can't? Oh,
That's DLC.
Let's do this. Shale, how's
Okay.
your quarantine going? Before we get started.
Oh, it's exciting. I don't know. I work in an essential industry, so I don't have to sit in my house all day.
Man, am I the only guy that's not essential around here?
I am also technically essential.
Yeah, I think I'm the
And I
only guy
also,
that's not
doing what I
essential.
do, I can't obviously
Oh,
work
is
from
it?
home, so yeah, I get to leave the house all the time. So it's
So
my
you're
wife is
off
going
work?
nuts.
What?
Are you off work then?
No, I'm not essential, but I can work from home, so everything's fine.
I see.
Yeah, my wife is going nuts.
At least she's only got a baby and a half to deal with.
Well, and for the most part,
Is that how you count babies?
Yeah.
Our son actually goes to daycare during the week, so
Baby
she's
is
not
baby,
home this week.
and toddler is half baby.
This week she's gonna have
Oh.
both, so she's gonna go extra nuts.
Great.
Yeah, I've
All right,
got
well-
a guy on my team. Him and his wife are both essential, so they're both working, but they can work remote. So they're both working from home, and they're still taking their kids to daycare.
Ugh.
I would.
I don't know. We got a lot of cases of that shit in this county. So
Well, I can
don't know if that
understand. Yeah,
would-
down there, I suppose that makes a little more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down by you, there's actually a bunch of it going on. Up here, there isn't really. I mean, there's some, but not much of actual cases.
Well, we've got
Hey,
Rhythmbot pumping out the tunes.
I say that fulfills our allotment of coronavirus talk, which is now required in every conversation.
Legally required.
Okay. But hopefully we've got that completed now. Who would like to give a recap of what happened last time for one inspiration? And Shale, did you get your inspiration?
Yes. Well, we got the little dragon symbols. I mean, I have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then yes.
Anybody?
I'll take a crack at it. I don't. Let's see here. It was a while ago, so we came back to Phandalin and we did a whole bunch of talking. As I recall, we talked to Sister Garael, who is a member of the Harpers. And she asked us to acquire a Bojentles spellbook and talk to Agatha the Banshee over in Coneyberry, and she recommended that we compliment her. And we had previously acquired a quest from Harbin Wester, the town master, to kill some orcs for him in Wyvern Tor, which is east on the Tribord Trail. We also, I think, collected from Lenine. No, we dropped off all the goods, and her burly boys came and took the wagon out back. I don't think she paid us, though. I think she was going to look over the goods and get back to us in the morning.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So we still need to go to the town hall and find Sildar, let him know we rescued Gundren and killed King Grawl. And what else?
Wasn't that last session where we made Yunk king of the
Yep.
Cragmaw?
We resolved everything at Cragmaw by making Yunk the king. Well, Yunk made himself the king, but we just suggested it.
Right.
So he's no longer a member of the group, but we may have a friendly goblin in charge at Cragmaw the next time we need something in that neck of the woods, which will probably be never. I don't really remember a whole lot else. I had forgotten that we'd done both the resolution at Cragmaw and then come back to Phandalin and done a bunch of talking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would
You
have let in
saved an
with that.
owlbear?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Craig-
released an owlbear and let it run off into the woods and maul people freely.
Maybe we'll get a quest for that later.
Yeah, we'll get a quest to capture a rampaging owlbear.
I'm sure you'll never see another owlbear again. Never come up.
I guess that's
Sounds
it. We resolved things at Cragmaw. We left Yunk behind. We let the owlbear out. We came back to Phandalin, talked to a bunch of people. We're sleeping in the inn overnight, and we need to talk to Sildar and Toblin, or Sildar and Harbin Wester in the morning, and Lenine to get our payment.
Yes. That pretty
There's
much
also
covers it.
there's also the Red Brands who are hanging out in that ruined. I don't know if it's a cathedral church or if it's like just a mansion up on the hill up there.
I thought
think
it
it's
was
just
a
like
manor house.
Yeah, it's like
Wasn't
a
it big
manor.
manor house.
It looks like a wreck on the map, but
Yes, it's Tressendar Manor.
I think that might be the most pressing issue. Deal with the Red Brands here in town.
Yeah, I mean, we saved
Yes.
the cousin guy, and he's all fine now, so...
Yeah. Now
We got
that he's
some-
not in immediate peril. Yeah. All right. I think that's it. Is there anything I left out?
Not that I remember.
That's a good
We
sign.
didn't. Wait, okay. So, just to double check on where we're at for what we're supposed to do for experience points, I have 580. Is that accurate?
We should all probably have
Yes.
the same amount, I think.
No, you should all have. What was you posted it? 755 or something?
I got 580.
I'm at I'm at 755. Yeah.
Yeah, I made a post on the forums with your XP from last
All right.
session.
Okay.
Let's see if I can
7.
find
So what is it? 755.
755.
That's what we should all have?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and that, yep, because you got a good pile of XP for releasing that owl bear. And then I also, the post I put on the forums also reviewed the loot, and Mac, yes, you asked a question about it, if it was from the owl bear room, and yes, it is, so most of you already had it on your sheet. I just wanted to try something to do kind of a review and see how much people liked it, and most of you didn't even notice, so. Maybe I'll do it again. Okay, so when last we left, you had just met Sister Grail at the Shrine of Luck. You had, she told you about a banshee. Oh, and that was a detail to correct Mac. The Harpers are looking for the location of Bojenthal's spellbook.
Okay.
And they believe that the banshee may know. They do not
May know where it is.
Yeah, she may know where it is. All the Harpers are asking for is the location, not the actual spell.
Okay.
So, as you've all been standing kind of awkwardly next to Sister Grail for about 2 weeks now, well, she's getting a little uncomfortable. What would you like to do now?
Well, we left things off sleeping in the inn, so we should convene over breakfast and decide. I think.
No, you had rested at the inn, and then the next morning you headed on out, and then.
Oh, that's right. It was early morning, so we couldn't.
Yep, it was early morning, so you went and talked. You walked out, and
okay.
Milo noticed the Shrine of Luck.
Yeah,
and you guys went over and talked to Sister Grail. So it's just past breakfast.
Okay, no breakfast then. Sorry, Drew.
You can go back for seconds.
I suggest we give Lenine time to do her accounting, and we go settle up with her later. But first, we should go to the town hall and talk to Sildar if he's there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so you head on down to toward the townmaster's hall as you're making the very short walk. Yeah, you notice this is a town. It's waking up. People are starting to come out of their homes. You're beginning to hear like the distant ring of a hammer against the smithy's anvil. You round the corner to the townmaster's hall, enter the room, and you see Harbin Wester, the rotund townmaster, sitting at his desk. And off in the kind of pushed off in a corner is Sildar Hallwinter, standing at a table, looking over some documents, and quietly chatting with a dwarf. This is Gundren Rockseeker. He has apparently risen early and gotten to the townmaster's hall before you.
All right.
And could you all give me a perception check?
Should have figured that fucker would beat us here. Take all the credit.
What an asshole.
I don't notice a thing.
I notice all the things.
Me too.
Milo is pretty sure that. Milo and Derek have not been here before, so they don't really know where they're going. Milo is lucky to not trip over the threshold. Derek immediately notices his cousin Gundren over there talking to Sildar. Neither Sildar nor Gundren have seen either of you yet. Grigor and Piero.
Gundren, how are you? I'm waving.
Hey, cousin, nice to see you. He kind of holds up a finger as he finishes his sentence to that he's talking with Sildar about. Grigor and Piero, you both recognize Gundren as well, but you notice that strapped to his back is a very familiar-looking map case.
He swiped it from us?
Did we give him that, or did he swipe it? Okay, whatever.
I don't specifically remember giving it to him. No, did we give it to him at the castle?
I think maybe. If we did, it would have been at the castle.
Yeah, I think we might have at the castle.
Okay.
I think. Or you might have grabbed. Yeah, I think we grabbed it and told him to.
And then he cast a memory spell on us after he stole it.
I don't remember any.
If you care enough, you could do a history check.
And it's his map case.
Care.
It's fine.
Okay. So Harbin Wester sees you, Grigor and Piero, walking in. He recognizes you from like a day or two ago. He pushes back from his chair, it squeaks across the floor, and he comes over and goes, "Oh, good. Welcome good to see you back. Did you take care of the orcs?"
This is Sildar? Or
No, it's
Harbin.
this is Harbin? Okay. No, we have not taken care of the orcs yet. We were off looking for Gundren, but the orcs are somewhere next on our list soon, we think.
They're on our action item list.
Yes,
All
it's a
right.
stretch goal.
Well, I really need somebody to take care of. I was really hoping you guys would go out and got into those orcs.
Well, you didn't get it in under the wire for this sprint planning, but we'll get it in for the next 2-week period.
Oh, okay. Who's your PO? Who do I need to talk to? Is your scrum master around? Hearing all of this commotion, and Derek had called out to Gundren, and that draws Sildar's attention as well. They see you now in the hall, and Sildar walks up and he says, "Gentlemen, congratulations on a well executed survival or rescue mission." And he slaps a bag of gold into Piero's hand.
Oh, we took care of King Grawl, too. Someone here's got his head for you. I forget who's carrying it. Probably the big guy.
I'm carrying the head. I have
Okay,
a bag of heads.
Derek's got a bag of heads for you.
And this other guy.
What?
Well, I mean, you asked us to kill King Grawl.
I put it on the desk.
Splop.
You drop the bag onto the table. There's a rather satisfying, frankly, kind of meaty plop.
Wet meat.
And Sildar looks at it with kind of disappointment and kind of disdain and fear in his eyes, and he's kind of like, "You brought me heads?"
We weren't sure how else to prove we'd killed him.
Well, Gundren already told me all about it.
Oh, that's smart.
Didn't think about that.
Could you please remove that?
Well, maybe there'll be some benefit to a local apothecary.
Maybe, yeah, perhaps. But
I have Newt, head of work.
Get rid of that.
Wait, did we get the drow head too?
Yeah.
It was a shapeshifter.
Okay, well, I'm going to rifle through the bag and pull that out and say, we got this one too.
Oh, God, Jesus. Oh, well, that's interesting. Must have been some kind of shapeshifter.
That's
he was
what I
talking to
thought.
this other guy.
Huh. You don't see a lot of those. Okay,
Well, maybe you do.
Please remove your head bag from my table.
All right.
Getting blood on my... I'm going to need to get a new map.
You put it on the map.
Anyway, so the bag of gold that he gave you was the reward for the quest to kill King Grawl. It is 500 gold pieces.
Holy crap. Let's buy horses.
125 gold pieces each, boys.
Now I have to do math.
125.
So 177 for me.
So Gundren tells me that you... Is it true you killed the leader and then you installed a goblin as a new leader?
Yeah, Grunk.
Yunk.
Yunk. It's been so long. Yeah, Yunk.
Why would you do that?
Well,
He
you
was
know,
friendly.
continuity in the region.
So they can continue raiding and continue mugging people.
Look. We can perpetuate this cycle of violence and raise a whole new generation of terrorists. Or we can endeavor to be better.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm not good at that.
No, you're not. Oh, okay, that's all noble and good, and frankly, that's actually one of my goals. But I don't know that relying on evil goblinoids to do it is really a great decision.
But he's Young's good. We fed him some necks. We taught him some basic principles of economics, so maybe he'll be able to start their own little civilization and not go robbing all the time.
And frankly, the alternative is genocide, so if that's what you're after, you'll need a different party of adventurers, Sildar.
I don't necessarily need genocide, but I mean, you're supposed to cut off the head, not literally. And you did. But then you just put another one right in place.
Would you rather have 100 directionless goblins running around the woods wreaking havoc, or a group of goblins under the charge of a friendly fella out being orderly and picking flowers and making new infrastructure and establishing trade routes with nearby villages?
You're expecting a goblin to establish a trade route.
Infrastructure.
Here's my suggestion.
Is he making overpasses?
Tell all travelers to bring some feathers and some necks with. They'll be fine.
Don't bring feathers. You got to be real careful who you hand those out to.
Oh, that's true. If you see a goblin with a lot of feathers, that's probably Young.
And he's the one you want to give the necks to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll jot that down. Well, like I said, a pack of probably essentially leaderless goblins out in the middle of the woods probably isn't that big of a deal right now. Certainly not a bigger concern than my immediate concern, and frankly the main reason I came to town with Gundren. As I told you before, I'm looking for a mage from my order. His name is Yarno. And he came to Phandalin a few months before me and has not reported in. While you were away, I was able to talk to the townsfolk a little bit, and they told me that he did indeed make it to town. And he started looking around, and apparently he was poking around up at the manor up on the hill over on the east edge of town.
No, the Red Brands.
And he hasn't been seen since.
What do you think, Grigor?
We were thinking of heading up there anyway, so we can check it out on while we're up there.
Well, please, if you go up there, a lot of the townsfolk warned me about going up there alone, so I haven't been up there. Apparently, those red cloak guys that have been poking around, hanging around town, and he kind of, as he says that, he glances over at Harbin, and he kind of leans in toward you and starts talking in a lower voice, and he says, "I guess these Red Brand guys are kind of causing some trouble in town. I'm worried that something bad may have happened to Yarno. If you go up there, be careful. Apparently that's kind of their base of operations. But also keep an eye out for a short, bearded human. That's Yarno. He's in about his 30s. I'd really, I need to find him and find out what happened."
What's your guild, by the way? You said Yarno's a member of your guild.
He kind of straightens his back. He says, "I am a member of the Lord's Alliance."
Lord's Alliance, that's right. Do you think it would be most expedient and effective for someone like him to knock on the door? And I point over at Milo. Or maybe someone like me, and I do my best to look friendly. Or maybe him, and I point to Grigor and indicate that he should flex all his muscles at once.
And I do.
The door of the manor?
Well, if we were to just stroll up there and say hello, which approach do you think would be best?
Well, my understanding is there's not really much of a manor left. It's mostly ruins up there.
Strange place to set up a base of operations, then.
I
Is
would
there
agree.
somewhere else that they hang out?
I've been in town for 3 days. I don't really know.
We'll just wing it.
It's worked so far.
Count on us, Sildar, no problem.
I'm a little ashamed that I wasn't suggested as one of the options to knock.
You're busy hanging out with your cousin. And I'm not sure what approach that indicates. The other three are very clear and distinct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we convert them to their religion for the fourth option?
I guess we could train them all to be, clerics.
Ding dong.
Let's find a print master and we'll make some flyers.
Have you got a minute to hear about our Lord and Savior Moradin?
Hello, my name is Elder Derek. So meanwhile, or while this conversation is happening, Gundren kind of sidles up to the group and he just reaches out and claps a big meaty dwarf hand on Derek's shoulder and says, "Cousin, thank you for rescuing me from that bastard and helping me retrieve my map. It's so good to see you again."
It's great to see you too. I'm glad we were able to help you out.
I appreciate it. Are you fellows otherwise engaged after whatever, now? I hired you to deliver these supplies and now we're here.
True. So, I mean, we're kind of a ragtag band that wanted our money from you, so that's why we went to save you, I guess. So, what's keeping us together at this point?
Well, if you're not too busy, it sounds like there's some trouble in this town. These Red Brand fellows seem like real bastards.
Okay.
If we can get them cleared out, that'll make this town a little safer to operate out of. Then we should go catch up with your other cousins, my brothers. They are watching the entrance to the cave. If you guys can help me with getting to the cave and setting up operations, I will make sure that we set you all up as partners.
Ooh.
Well, if helping clean up the town is what helps you, cousin, I'm in. How about you guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've seen these people suffering under the heels of the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm totally on board.
I'm not persuaded by your speech.
If you guys want to do it, I'm in.
No one's persuaded. Man, I'm shit at that. I'm not gonna give a Braveheart speech.
So with that, Gundren, you kind of all take another look at Gundren, and you realize he's kind of struggling to stay on his feet. They worked him over real good, and he was in very bad shape when you found him. You got him back to town, and he's spent the night at the inn, but that clearly was not enough for him to completely coalesce. He indicates that he's going to need a day or two, maybe even as much as a week or a 10-day, as they call them here, before he's in any way ready to start going and mining. But that he can be found at the inn. And with that, he kind of makes his way out the door and out of your view.
All right, let's go up and see the red brands.
Well, if you need anything, cousin, you just send word to me, and I'll help you out.
He's
needs
already
that,
gone.
too.
He didn't hear that.
Okay.
You could maybe run out and catch him if you want to.
If you want to give him that little bone mow on his way out the door. All right. Lenine next, I think. Let's get our money from that lady, and then we can saunter up the hill.
I'm having trouble walking with all of this cash in my pocket.
Maybe Lenine can hold it in escrow for you.
Well, I'd like to invest it someplace and have it grow a little cash while we're sitting around.
Okay. How would you like to do that?
Oh, I don't know.
There's no market here, Drew. I mean, maybe not stocks anyway. Maybe there's like some equities or something. You could buy pork futures, or you could invest in real estate and rent some things out.
Well,
Get yourself some passive income streams that way.
Maybe she's got an idea.
She seems savvy.
All right, so you're headed to Lenine's, to the Lion Shield Coster.
Yeah.
All right, so you head out from the Town Master's Hall. You take a quick right. It's basically across the street is the Lion Shield Coster. You walk on up. You see the door is propped open. They appear to be open for business. So you walk on in, and you don't see Lenine, but you see a young gentleman working the counter.
Hello, young sir. Has Lenine completed her assessment of the goods we retrieved for you last night?
Hi. Let me find out. She's in the back doing that right now. Maybe she's almost done. He disappears behind a curtain. He's gone for a few moments, and Lenine comes walking on through. She's got I guess what we would call a clipboard. It's not actually a clipboard, but she's carrying some documents on a small writing desk, and she's kind of ticking things off as she goes. It goes, "Oh, hello. You're here. I'm just wrapping up, tallying up all of the missing items from our shipments."
Well, we were here to discuss payment, and Derek's also got some interesting questions for you about the local economy.
Okay. Well, so if I recall, we agreed to 40 gold pieces.
That was one of the prices discussed, yes.
Well, in going over, tell you what, going over the documents and going over everything that came in on the wagon you brought in last night, it was kind of late, by the way, I'm thinking I can bump that up to 50 gold.
You think that's fair, Grigor?
Yeah, I
Milo?
think so.
Milo, I have no sense of these things.
Yeah, no, it's good.
All right. I think we'll
All right,
accept
well-
that, Lenine.
It was 50 gold for retrieving the wagon?
Full of goods, yeah.
The supplies from the cave.
Seems light.
So as
You were just complaining about holding too much money in your pockets.
You know what? Dwarves are savvy on this stuff. You guys get it.
No, you're
I mean,
greedy.
this was a side objective.
No.
We got 500 gold for the main objective.
We were doing this anyway.
Meanwhile, Lenine works her way behind the counter. She disappears behind the same curtain as the fellow who went to retrieve her did. After a few moments, she comes back out with a small purse that's jangling a little bit. She just holds it straight out, not necessarily directly at any individual, but she just holds it straight out.
Piero takes it. Thank you very much, Lenine. Derek, did you have some sort of a question you wanted to ask? I didn't really follow what you were getting at there.
Apparently.
Nope.
He didn't either.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please feel free to stop by anytime you're looking for some supplies of any kind. She kind of gives you a little nod.
What was that?
Then she turns on her heel and heads back out behind the curtain.
Supplies of
Alright.
any kind.
So 12 gold and 50 silver to each of us is what 50 works out to, and I guess we can leave and head up the hill.
So are you making that change yourself? Because she gave you 50 pieces of gold.
Yeah, but we've got enough silver amongst us to split it all up. Do you want us to do the math here, or?
No, not right here, but just making the point that this isn't magic coins that suddenly turn into 50 silver.
Okay.
It might become fun.
Give me 12 gold. I don't care.
Okay.
fine
Let's
with
see
me.
here.
I'll take 12 if somebody wants to take 13.
I'll take 13. I love money. Does Grigor or Derek want to volunteer to come up a little light?
I don't mind.
All right,
Whatever.
take 12 gold, and Derek, you take 13.
Okay.
So
What
heading
now?
up the hill to the manor then.
Yeah, let's go.
At least go take a look, see what things look like, scope it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know where it is?
Well,
Maybe
we've
it's
seen
up on
it.
a
We've
big
seen
building,
it
okay.
looming over the town for the last week or so. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. All right. So you head out the of the Lion Shield Coster. You head a little way up the one road and realize, oh nope, this one doesn't go all the way, and you double back past the Townmaster's Hall again and up toward the square and the Shrine of Luck and the Stonehill Inn. And as you turn onto the street in front of the Stonehill Inn, you see, yeah, okay, this is the one. This road goes all the way up to the manor. You walk. I mean, it's not even like 500. It's about 500 feet away, maybe, from the Stonehill Inn. So it doesn't take you long to walk there, and you make your way up a little winding path to Tressendar Manor, which is indeed a ruined, dilapidated, falling-in manor. Excuse me.
Tressendar.
With it's a the grounds are all overgrown. There's clearly not been anyone taking care of this property. There isn't. I mean, there are some walls. There is a roof that's caved in. The front door is hanging broken off of one hinge.
Is there anyone around or inside that we can see or hear at this point?
Give me a perception check.
I had a bad one.
So, Piero, no, you don't hear or see anybody. Grigor and Derek, neither do you. There doesn't appear to be anyone around.
I see. We just
I
go
can
in and
tell if
poke
I'm
around.
there. I'm not sure I
Milo,
can tell if I'm there.
Milo's for a second, like he turns just wrong as the rest of you like walk into the manor, and he turns around and you're gone too. Oh my God, you think he's alone? And he realizes you went inside.
Right.
So what'd you say, Piero?
We should just head in and poke around.
Okay, so you head in. This is, I mean, kind of what you might expect of the entryway to a manor, kind of way out here on the outskirts. It's not really like big or it's not huge. It's not super fancy or extravagant. It's a rather simple construction. It has failed over time in lack of care and maintenance.
Is it made of stonework?
No, actually, it's most of this construction is wood, which is.
I have nothing to offer.
But in poking around, you do see that it's built on a stone foundation. And if
Oh.
why don't you all give me an investigation check?
Do I get a perk because it's stone?
It's
Sure.
literally
yeah.
not stone, is it? Didn't
There's
you
a
say
floor
what it
is.
would? Oh, the floor, the floor.
No.
I don't know. What? Okay, fine.
Wow. Milo, who was briefly panicked by thinking he was alone earlier, and Grigor, kind of at about the same time, they notice a doorway. It's not that hard to see, frankly, but it is kind of it looks like a doorway and to a cellar.
Aha. Well spotted, gents,
I do what I can.
said Piero about the extremely obvious door in the center of the floor. I didn't notice it. Can we get someone strong up there to pull that thing open?
Oh yeah, I'm all about the opening of doors.
You're a very manual kind of guy.
Yeah. Do I roll strength or can I just open it?
Yeah, you reach for the it's not even like a latch, it's just an iron hoop that's connected with a bracket. You grab it and give it a little tug and the door swings open easily. Apparently it has been used.
And there are 4 red wrens standing at the bottom of a ladder, and they all look up and say, "Hey!" And Grigor says, "Hello," and then closes the door again.
It stands on it.
And then we light it on fire. Problem solved.
Yeah.
So actually, as you go through the door, you see that the door opens onto a 5-foot wide landing, 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels.
Milo.
Looks cool.
Go find all the traps.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be sneaky around here, that's for sure.
All right, roll stealth.
Ooh.
All right, what do you want to do?
Well, it's just, well, first I'm going to work my way down the steps. Just be checking, being that this is a hideout, I'm sure there's shit everywhere, so I'm just going to be very...
Which way are you going?
I'm going to go down the north steps.
On the north steps. Okay, so you very carefully.
The ones with the
make your way
hatch marks right there, or is that a door?
That's a door. So that like
down on the floor.
That's that stairway that Milo's on right now, like that hatch mark. Yeah, it goes underneath. It's like a little underneath door. That door opens and then there's a passageway underneath the ledge you're walking on.
I just want to kind of work my way around the whole room to begin with and just search around. Stealth.
And you're looking for traps.
Or anything. Traps, secret, anythings.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Pretty good. I don't know if it's good enough.
So you're working your way around the entire room?
Yes.
Just like around the outskirts of it?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you make your way around the room, you hear that you pause and you listen at the doorway there. You're not finding any traps as you go. You pause, you listen at the doorway. You can hear there's a few voices on the other side of the room. You can't quite make out how many, but there's more than one, and it sounds like almost certainly more than 2. Do you keep going?
Go around. This is...
Go through the cistern. You could use a bath.
So as you stop there, as you're working your way around, you're checking the wall, you're checking the floors. You spot that right just at the very southern end of the room here, there's a spot on the wall that seems far too clean.
Oh ho!
That's interesting. Okay.
If you'd like to give me a wisdom check. So you realize that something like this, the walls don't clean themselves. Something has been touching this wall. And that probably indicates that there's some reason to touch this wall.
Touch it.
Okay.
Touch it.
Touch
Can't
it.
touch it yet.
All right, so you reach up, you put your hand on the. You can't quite reach the clean spot because you're short, but you put your hand on the wall, and as you put some weight on it, the wall moves.
I don't want to move. I don't want to like plow through it.
Okay,
I'll plow through it.
so you've found that this wall appears to be a secret door, a secret doorway.
Awesome.
Are there voices behind that one too?
Give me a perception check.
That roll is working so well for him today.
You do not hear any voices on the other side of that secret door.
Okay. The rest of my room.
You make your way around the rest of the room. You find no traps. You find no other secrets.
All right. Well, I go up here, back up, and just let him know that I heard some voices, an unknown number behind that door, and I found a secret door over there. Guys,
Over
there's
in the
somebody in that
southwest
room,
corner.
and there's another door over there, in southwest corner.
I say we check out the secret first.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Are we here to reason with these people?
No.
No, they
What are we here to do?
Murder everyone.
time.
Okay, so here's a thought. Why don't we go back to like the store, get ourselves
And
a
buy
barrel of
some-
gunpowder and some nails. Put the nails in the gunpowder,
Because
light
there's
that
a
thing,
there's a
throw it in, and then leave.
because Sildar's guild member Yarno is in here somewhere.
Ah, son of a bitch. Okay.
Well, so you're saying
But I
put a pipe bomb in
appreciate the
first room we find?
suggestion. Not a pipe bomb, a barrel bomb.
Whatever.
Just a bomb, really.
Well, yeah, but there was nails in it.
Yeah, but so you think
Fragment
that
grenades.
we found one room. We have no idea how big this place is, and you want to make a really big explosion right away.
Yeah.
Great idea.
I like it.
He thinks like a dwarf. It makes
Yeah.
sense. I agree with.
Don't show
with-
initiative.
I agree with Grigor. We should check out the secret.
What
That's
about did you go under? Did you open the door under the stairs or hear any voices there?
I forgot to check. Let me go again.
Let me go listen particularly at that door.
Yeah, all right, give me a perception check.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Nice.
You hear what sounds like an empty hallway.
There's nothing there.
A
So the
20
ocean's
well
back
spent. No, the ocean's what you hear when you roll a 1. What do you think, Grigor? You're the human battering ram. You still want to go to the secret first?
Yeah, let's go.
All
I'll
right.
lead the way. I'm gonna. How far is this? Can I jump off without hurting myself?
It's two
It's
stories.
15 feet.
Okay, don't do that. No.
Downstairs.
You can. I mean, you would take some damage, but you.
But
it's
I jump
super
off
cool.
the second to last step.
I'm so manly.
Do you drop into a superhero pose?
Yeah, totally. So is it fairly well lit in here, or am I gonna open this and see nothing?
In here, it's lit. There are torches on
Okay.
the walls. Nobody's opened the secret door really far enough to see
Alright.
what might be going on in whatever's beyond.
I'm gonna push open the door just enough to see around it, see what's behind there.
All right. It is dark.
Hey guys, there's lots of dark in here.
Light a torch.
I don't
You
own
do.
torches.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I have a tinder box.
All right, Piero lights a torch.
I have a potion of healing.
I have 10 torches.
You must have torches, but never mind. Piero lights a torch.
It's right under your pitons, those things.
All right, so do
I don't
you?
have those either.
He's a noble. He doesn't have any of that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
So Piero, are you leading the way now? Or are you giving the torch to Grigor? Or what?
No,
what's
I'm
that?
standing behind Grigor with a light source.
Ah, okay. So you kind of hold the torch up behind his head, and
Yes.
you see a hallway.
All right. Just gonna.
I follow
me
behind
and
as the light
light
bitch.
my way.
So
Alright.
just curiosity, why aren't we sending the sneaky one in front?
Because Grigor is bigger.
And noisier. Okay.
Milo, just walk like under my legs.
I can do that.
Mind the
I
balls.
can do that actually.
Maybe give him a tickle every now and again. Just make sure he knows you're there.
If they get in the way, just
I
kind of
can
push
move
them
through
aside.
people.
There's no underwear in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, fuck.
Peek around this corner, Milo, and see what.
I
See
am
if you
peeking.
can see anything.
You
There's another
see
corner.
A corner.
There's another corner.
All right.
I'm
Hear
gonna go peek
anything
around
yet?
that one.
I like corners.
Do I hear anything yet? I don't know. Well, let me find out. Probably not.
You do not hear anything
Let's see.
yet.
I'm gonna peek
Let's
around
see
the corner.
I want to hear things.
You notice that your footfalls, while they were rather soft and quiet because you're being careful and you're moving slowly, they seem to be kind of echoing a little more as you round the corner.
Hmm. I
And
think there might be a big room up here, guys.
Clank, clank, clank.
there is a larger, the hallway kind of breaks into a pretty large cavern. You can't really see the extent of it. Piero's still kind of around the corner with his torch. But this cavern is quite a bit larger.
Derek. Derek.
Yeah. Okay.
Go close the door. No.
Oh,
Derek, go close the door.
boom.
Then you can go do your
Boom,
stone
boom.
shit if you want, I guess, sure.
Okay, I'm looking and seeing what I can see with my dark vision.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What can you see with your dark vision? Well, quite a bit. Probably something kind of like this-ish. So a cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh.
Oh, good.
Great. Why is it
A
always
crevasse,
fresh?
a crevasse divides the cavern, and is flanked by. Well, I guess I'll just say you can see all this stuff too, because that makes this description make sense. A crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by two rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling. Two arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
Okay. So, going back to my dwarfism, let's go get the gunpowder. Let's blow the column and leave.
Can we do that after we find Yarno?
Why do we care about this Yarno?
Sildar
How does
has
this
to
stuff
find
his
him.
cousin?
As you're standing there,
That's why we're here.
Derek, you hear. Well, hear isn't really the right word. In your mind, a voice says, "Why are you here?"
Oh boy.
Just me?
Well, you
Oh.
hear it.
Anybody else hear that?
What?
I don't think so.
Something.
The
just
DM
asked
hasn't told
why
me
I-
explicitly that I haven't heard it, but I don't
Something
think I
just-
heard it.
Something just asked why I'm here.
Why are you here? Why are any of us here?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we blow this popsicle stand.
It's like a philosophical question. You're missing the point.
Now you all hear. Again, you don't actually hear. The voice in your mind says, "Why are you here?"
Oh, jeez.
Is it angry?
Doesn't seem
That
very
sounded
happy.
angry.
We're
I
here
don't-
we're here to talk.
Have you
Dude,
seen Yarno?
Dude, you're talking to yourself.
What? I am? Well, who am I answering?
Milo, the voice returns to you and says, "Talk about what?"
Oh god.
I don't know. You know,
Cool stuff.
I'm
How are
stepping
you?
out a little further.
Cool people things.
How am I? I'm hungry.
Oh, good.
I don't know.
well, what are you hungry for? We have necks. You like necks?
Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Not next magic.
Oh,
Hungry for magic.
it's Yarno.
Only he is hearing this exchange?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm a magic user and I'm out in front and he's hearing about this guy's hungry for magic.
Hey guys.
Derek, did you just step on that bridge?
Oh shit.
Sure looked like it.
I was
Hey,
gonna
guys,
go check out
This
that
thing
column.
says it's hungry for.
Oh.
I was just asking him how he was doing. And he said he's hungry for magic.
How much do you weigh, Derek?
Fuck. Yeah, I did step on the bridge. I weigh 168.22 pounds.
That's enough.
That's how much
as-
that's how much you're carrying, isn't it?
As you begin to
Total
cross,
weight.
as you get halfway across that bridge, it collapses,
Christ. How far
dropping
down
you
did...
into the crevasse. And you land on the ground 20 feet below,
Oh.
taking 2d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Roll it.
I roll that?
Sure,
Yeah.
you roll that.
Min max.
That's an interesting. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, son of a bitch.
Well, that's fun.
So, guys, here.
Hey, okay.
You hear the Milo. You hear the voice kind of giggle.
Good boy. Hey guys.
Um,
That thing in my head thinks that was really funny. But he's
It
also
was
hungry
good.
for magic.
it
Just
was
so you know,
kind of fun.
before we
So-
or after we deal with Derek.
So,
We can figure out what the hell that
from
means.
down here, can I see down the ravines any better?
Oh, sure. You can see. Let's see. You've got. Yeah, you can see all the way there. So the bottom of the crevasse is littered with bones of. You know, taking a couple moments to look at it, you pretty quickly realize that this is not just animal bones. There's some bones. There's bones of pretty much all different shapes and sizes littering the floor of this crevasse. As you look toward the north, you do notice that underneath the wooden bridge at the north end of the crevasse, there appears to be some sort of chest.
God damn it.
Throw something
All right.
at it before you try to open it.
It might be a mimic.
So guys, I don't feel great. I'd like to come up, but there is a chest under the other bridge. But I'm standing knee deep in the bones of
Let's wait.
several
Don't go-
other things and people.
It's not
Okay.
knee deep. It's not like fucking Nightmareville with 4 feet of.
I don't know.
It's just like it's clear to you that this is something's lair, and perhaps when it's done feeding, there are bones left behind.
Great.
I'm gonna ask the thing again. My brain, what magic? What it means by magic that it's hungry for?
I seek magical knowledge.
All right, hey guys, the guy, my brain is telling me that it likes magical knowledge.
Well, how does it get the magical knowledge?
I don't know. You
Pull it out through your ears?
I don't know, but it wants magical
No.
knowledge.
You hear it, Derek. You hear it pipe into your brain. No,
Thank God.
knowledge. Bring me knowledge of magic, or feed me.
It's Leviosa.
Wave it. Do it. You know magic, Derek. What do you do? Make shit fly out of your fingers.
Make shit fly out of my fingers.
I don't know how that magic stuff works.
Do you have that spell?
Yeah, I think I got the shit spell.
I don't know how magic works. You're the one that knows magic, not me.
I got a couple scrolls. Maybe we can show him the scrolls, and that'll make him not eat us.
I like that.
Cast one of those discount spells from the forums.
The caltraps.
Light itching.
Okay, I could or cantrips. I could cast light.
Cast de-toast bread. Cast turn page.
Well, okay. What do we think about this? Why do I have an X over me? I don't like that.
The X is on the bridge, Drew.
Oh,
The bridge
okay.
is gone.
Oh, good. So, should I go towards the chest, or do you guys want to get me out?
magic.
What do you?
Do magic.
Okay, I'll cast light, I guess.
Okay, let's see here. The range is touch, so you can cast it on something you're touching.
Okay, I'm casting it on this skull, and I'm gonna call it Yorick.
Okay. Yes, magic.
Huh.
Are Derek and I hearing that?
No.
No.
Well, Derek is.
Well, he seemed to like that, guys.
I'd like to take a good long look at the ceiling.
Okay, let's see here. It's a 20-foot ceiling. You're carrying a torch. Yeah, you can see that high. You looking for anything in particular, or?
Anything that doesn't look like the roof of a cave.
Okay, give me a perception check. All natural cavern here.
All right.
Good call, though, buddy. Okay, should I go towards the chest? Do you want to get me out of here?
I have a hempen rope waiting for you over here at this chest.
It's 15 feet long.
Good. Am I seeing further down this ravine as I get closer?
I mean, you can see. Sure, I have to remember. Let me check what you guys can see, because I forget. And the fog of war, I probably should have set a little less transparent for me. I will show some more stuff as soon as I get to the right layer. So you can see that the ravine, it just kind of ends. It's not like going down there.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
just is at north end there.
Seems like the end is up here, and I don't see anything there. What do you guys see up there?
A
It's
chest.
dark.
No, you're looking down. What's up there?
Oh. Oh.
You can see that this natural cavern seems to enter into some more like constructed rooms like you exited before.
Oh, was I supposed to get a dexterity save for the bridge falling? These are things
No.
that other people are asking because I have no idea.
Maybe.
Shit,
But you
save-
didn't.
Moving on.
I'm gonna stay behind this pillar here in case there's somebody up there to the north watching
Okay.
us.
Can I reach the chest?
As you get closer to the chest, you hear a loud shrieking in your mind. Stop!
What? Why?
That is mine.
Oh.
Hey guys, that voice in my head really doesn't want me near this thing.
Well, you know what it's gonna cost to get the rope down there, Derek.
You son of a bitch.
I'm just kidding, Derek.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Should I put
Should
the
I-
rope down there? Should I let the rope down?
Should I poke it with my hammer?
Let's not poke the mind beast yet.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that. We'll leave it
moment.
alone for now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do
What?
some more magic for you.
Yeah. Well, ask. Yeah. Ask. I mean, barter with him.
Would you like me to
What-
light this rope on? Make it shiny?
I retract the rope.
No.
Oh, okay.
Do a little negotiating. You're a dwarf. You can do that. See what he wants.
What are you gonna do with my rope, Derek?
I want to get out of here.
Climb.
Lower the rope so I can get out of here.
Climb.
What do I got to roll for climbing, or do I just get to climb?
Just hold on and we'll pull you up.
Let's find out.
You're gonna have to
with-
drop
with
some
the
of that
rope.
gold down there. You're too heavy.
With the rope and the help of your compatriots, you can just climb right on up.
Great. All right. I'll go across this other bridge.
Might want to check it first.
You're just gonna do that?
I kind of want to.
Yeah, maybe test it without your full weight. And do you see anything to the north now that you're up here and looking?
I don't know. Can I see any more than what we can already see when I step out from behind the pillar?
With your dark vision, yeah, you can.
Quite recklessly step out from behind the pillar.
All right, which you're looking what up toward the
I'm
room?
looking north.
Looking
into
north.
the room.
All right. Just revealing areas works better if you're on the right layer. So yeah, you can see about that much. And I mean, so this appears to be a storeroom.
Okay. Okay. So, mind thing. Where should I go to bring you magical knowledge?
Is this his cave? Ask him if this is his cave.
Are you in this cave?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, his voice sounds a little more urgent or panicked. And everybody on so Piero, Derek, and Grigor, give me a perception check.
You guys are terrible.
Milo, you too, if you want. As well.
Well, you didn't say my name, so I was...
Oh, I'm sorry. I see, Derek. Okay.
There you go.
As Derek is apparently talking to a voice in his head that you've all heard, so you're not you believe him, but you don't know what the hell he's talking about. You see scurrying from north to south on the west side of the crevasse a beastly looking hunched monstrosity run. He's kind of running south, and he disappears behind the second stone column.
It's Gollum.
Gollum's hiding behind the column.
Okay. Here's what I think we should do.
If it involves a barrel and nails, I'm going to be upset.
I'm a little freaked out because I'm the only obvious magic user and I'm going against my character of not talking. But Piero, tie that rope around me. I'm gonna go out on this other bridge, jump up and down until it collapses, and then just swing me back up. I don't want that thing getting over here.
I like your plan.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll get over there. And
What says he can't jump across the crevasse?
Shut up.
Hold the rope.
At least we'll get like an advantage on him if he's trying to get up that wall.
I suppose.
Okay. You both are holding on the rope, right?
Yep.
Okay. I step out on the bridge.
Okay.
Does it break?
No, it just it sways gently. It's a rope bridge.
I jump.
Hey, it's a
give
rope.
me an
bridge. We
athletics
can
check.
Cut the ropes.
God damn it.
You try to jump, but you're carrying so much weight that you only get a few inches off the ground.
I failed jumping?
White dwarf can't jump.
You rolled a 1.
Okay. All right.
You also twist your ankle.
Yeah, you should
Oh, good.
trip. You should trip and fall off the edge of the rope bridge for Christ's sake.
Is that what happens? I don't know.
No.
Okay, I
It could
step
have,
back.
though.
I'm going to take out my hand axe, and I'm going to just cut the damn bridge down.
Okay, roll an
Oh
attack.
god.
Well, you know what? I don't know. We'll have no way to get across if you do this.
Do you want to get across?
Well, it looks like there's more over there, including an
Okay,
eyeball
I'm
beast.
gonna go behind you guys. You get in front.
I don't want to go across right now.
Well,
I wanna
I
find
don't
out what's in
want
the-
that thing coming after my magics.
Well, we know he's way out, but he wants to learn about magic.
He's,
Keep using magic.
You-
Use your
Don't be
magic.
friends with him. I made
Use your
friends with
magic.
young.
I don't have magic.
he hides in this
You are
cave all
here-
day long, Drew.
Use your
You
magic.
all hear in your mind, what do you want?
We're
looking
not
for
sure.
Yarno.
You ever heard of a guy named Yarno?
Yeah.
Yes,
Where's Yarno?
Really?
he is here.
Where? Our friend will do some more magic for you.
He's in
Yeah.
the manor.
Like upstairs? Or wait. Yeah, upstairs?
I do not know.
But he's here somewhere.
I stay here. Magic.
All right, Derek. He's staying here. We got to leave that bridge intact because we're going to want to come back this way. But for now, we should go explore this the civilized side of things.
I don't like anything.
Do some
here.
more magic. Do light up another rock and toss it at him.
Oh,
We don't need
Jesus.
to. We don't need to tempt Gollum any further. He's already clearly on the hook. Let's not put
Okay.
Derek on the spot here.
Oh,
He's
yeah, I don't-
uncomfortable.
Can
I'm
we?
very
I
uncomfortable.
asked the voice in my head if we can, if it's all right if we just keep going and leave him alone.
Come back later with magic.
For now.
Okay.
Do you like the people that are here, that are down here? These red brand people?
No.
We're here to kill them all. Okay?
For your cousin?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm
Not
out.
my cousin.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, look, you guys went up into that room.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking A.
What?
I didn't go into the hallway.
Oh, you didn't go into the hall.
Look around the room. We'll just. I don't know.
So this area is the north end of a large natural cavern, the one you just came out of. But it has been finished with dressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, nails, etc. The cavern, as you know, continues for some distance to the south, and you can make out several passages on the west side, and in the one to the south that you came out of.
Look around the room.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm
So
gonna,
so the passages to the west are here and here, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Hey,
what do you?
I'd say we done found one secret passage in this place already. Let's look for more.
Yeah. Well, I'll stand
Why-
here and hold the light while you do all the
don't-
looking.
Don't go around that corner until we're ready to go around that corner.
All right. So what? Who's doing what?
I'm searching for secret stuff again.
I'm holding light and looking gorgeous.
I'm
All
keeping
right.
my back to the wall and looking towards that
Damn
cave.
it.
So Milo, you don't find any secrets.
No shit.
But while poking around, you do find a nice little bundle of beaver pelts. That looks like it might be pretty valuable. Unlike the other stuff, most of the stuff in this room is kind of packaging and empty barrels and crates and things. But there appears to be somebody forgot something.
Okay.
You can add 30 beaver pelts. to your
Whoa!
inventory.
Nice.
Can a halfling carry 30 beaver pelts?
A very
If he does,
strong
yes.
halfling.
If he does, the ladies will love him.
Can I keep looking? I want to keep looking for secret stuff. I don't know. Or is that encompass the
So
whole room
you
if I
kind of
screw
you
up here?
kind of gave you. Let's see here. Roll a d2.
I've been standing here
Okay.
holding this torch for 5 minutes while you look around. My arm's getting tired.
Okay, so you thoroughly searched the west wall and found nothing. You could thoroughly search whatever is down the corridor on the right.
Derek,
I'm gonna stick my head around the corner and like an eye and just peer down the hall and see what I can see.
Derek, use
Okay.
your big guy.
So, I'm
So
looking.
Derek does that and he sees a wall.
God damn it.
Check for secret doors.
There's got to be a
Me
secret
too,
door.
or
Come on,
there's got to be a secret door somewhere. I'm gonna
right there. There's got to be a secret door.
Well, this explains why the little golem guy let us go up
how
there
are
without
you-
a problem.
Does anybody else want to try looking for shit? I apparently can't see past my feet.
I'm gonna take a look. I gotta
Seriously,
know what's
like
up
search
here.
in the whole room.
Yeah.
All right,
search
searching the
everywhere.
whole room.
Good Christ.
Not real well, but
Let me show you how it's done.
I'll hold the light and look pretty.
Why didn't my roll work? There we go.
Hey!
Jesus!
There we go.
So Grigor, remembering that the secret door you already found opened pretty easily, kind of just walks in and pushes on the wall, and the door swings open. The wall swings open. That is, was indeed another secret door, and with Piero right there, he can see that there is a little hallway here behind the secret door.
Oh
I
boy!
love hallways.
Send Milo in. Milo.
This hallway has two doors off of it, one to the south and one to the east.
Milo, go listen.
Okay. Listening through this door?
Go here.
There's two doors.
All right, well, I'll listen to this one first.
Give a perception check.
That's more like it.
You hear what sounds a whole lot like an empty room.
Open the door. I bet you won't.
No, you go listen to the other one, and I'll open the door and peek in.
All right, I'll listen to this door now.
All right.
Wow!
That sounds like a larger but still empty room.
Okay.
And
I
by
didn't
empty,
found
there doesn't appear to be any people or sound or voices.
I'm gonna crack this door and look in.
Can I trigger the
Okay.
spike trap in the room they're all standing in?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
You
I
can
do
try. All right. Roll a dexterity check. No. Derek, you reach for the door handle. You turn it and shove on the door, and nothing happens. The door is locked.
I would
Oh, we
like
got
to
a
pull
tower
out
as a
the door.
Hanoi problem here.
Just-
We got to get Milo up to the top of the
no.
room.
That's okay. I can walk through people that are bigger than me, remember?
They have to be
Just
two
spread my-
sizes bigger
my
than you, I
legs
think.
real
don't
wide.
they?
No,
Or-
it's just one size bigger than me.
Okay.
Hey, back up so he can lockpick that door. I still.
Hey, it starts with you, Piero. You gotta move.
Oh, fine.
What am I doing now?
Lockpick the door.
Okay. What do I roll for that?
So you would roll. My brain just went blank.
There's a lot of
Dexterity.
skill.
Dexterity.
Isn't there?
Or if there's a lock picking, or maybe if
No,
you
there-
click
there
on
isn't.
I have
It's,
my
it's
thieves'
dexterity. but
tools
with
or
like,
something.
I have my thieves' tools. All right, dexterity.
You
Click on
no, you
thieves'
click
tools
on-
once. Maybe
yeah,
that's a
click on
roll.
I think it is.
Oh, good.
A really good roll. I'm gonna go
Wow,
pee while
plus
he
7.
tries to.
I can try
to
again, I
lock
mean,
the next
you
You know
time.
how I
Why don't
know
you
it
just
was going to
take-
be a bad roll? Because you're not checking empty rooms. That's the only time you're reception.
Can't that roll again? It just takes time per roll, right? I mean,
Yeah. So I mean, well, it does take time.
I'm gonna massage your shoulders. It's okay, man. You should try again.
So you get your thieves' tools out. You crouch. Well, actually, you don't really crouch. You're a halfling, so you reach up to the keyhole, and you're working it. You've got you get a few of the tumblers to click into place, but
not quite enough.
You're not
All right,
quite
I'm
able to
gonna go
get it.
again. I'm gonna go again.
You work a little bit longer, and you find there was a little tumbler off to the side. It's kind of a unique design. You haven't seen that before, but clicks into
Hey.
place, and the door is now unlocked.
All right, I opened the door.
You open the door, and
Which
you
way
see
does it open?
it opens out just because you guys have to now make your way around it.
Okay, everyone back up.
No, it opens in, and you see that you have just made your way into an armory.
Oh, sweet. There's
Oh.
stuff in here, guys.
Racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door.
Ooh,
Ooh, we could disguise ourselves.
I'm going to take a cloak.
I'll take one.
Does anybody
too.
have some interesting weapons that they want to take?
Oh,
I'm gonna
We
throw
found
a
an
couple
armory.
cloaks out the door at Derek and Piero.
I can't hear you over the cracking of.
sorry.
So as you look around, you see that the weapon racks hold 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each.
Crossbow.
Crossbow.
I don't know that any of that is of interest to me.
I think I just want a cloak.
Yeah, I definitely want to grab a cloak.
I want to take a cloak too.
I think I might grab a crossbow and a thing of bolts.
All right. So everybody who's taking a cloak, add 1 red brand cloak to your inventory. Grigor, add a light crossbow and 1 quiver with 20 crossbow bolts.
What's a red brand cloak weigh?
About 20 pounds.
That's
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
okay. Hey, I got rid of that bugbear head, right? So I can get that off here. And the
I don't
drow
know.
head.
Did you?
Fuck.
I think you just left. Well, he didn't want it, but I'm not sure if you said you grabbed it and took it back with you.
Yeah, I did. Son of a bitch. Why the fuck am I still carrying? You know what? I'm gonna throw these heads to that monster and tell him they're magical.
I think good plan, man. Works for me.
All right. So
It's a shapeshifter head. That's magic, right?
okay.
I don't know.
Just a thought. Since this is clearly the armory of people that we don't like, can we somehow either disable the crossbows, get rid of the swords, something?
You want to go give the swords to the monster too?
Well, no, I don't know what we should do. But I'm saying we can't break them or something, but we can break the crossbows or
I
take
don't
the
know.
fighting.
Grigor might be able to break a sword.
Sure. I mean, you could if you want to. Probably just have you do some strength and dexterity rolls, and it would take time.
Go for it, Grigor. Just flex
All right.
your abs.
So what's the goal? So as you're disabling the weapons, there's 12 spears,
Well, the spears should be easy to break.
10
Right?
swords,
Like make them shorter spears.
5 crossbows, and 140 bolts.
Aren't you
Maybe
taking all the
maybe
bolts?
maybe
can
let's
probably-
not break everything. Let's
But-
just kill everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
that seems like the better approach.
If nothing else,
Let's
well,
not waste all our muscle power here. Let's.
Yeah.
let's-
That's true.
Okay. I'm gonna peek through the next door. Also, I'd like to wear my red brand cloak at this point, just in case.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing. I'm wearing it.
too.
Oh, that's smart. Maybe I better get one too. Ooh, just in case
Okay.
someone's really, really dumb. Red brand cloak.
All right, so Derek, Milo, and Grigor, you're all wearing your cloak. Piero,
Yeah.
you took one. Are you wearing it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Derek is peeking through the door, and he sees. Number one, this chamber is lit. There are torches on the wall, and they're lit. And he sees that this appears to be a crypt.
Awesome.
3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail. False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. The double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate. And you notice there is another door on the eastern wall.
Okay, so it seems like it's a crypt. There's skeletons in armor in there.
And we're too exhausted from breaking all those weapons to fight with a skeleton right now. So
Well, so I don't know that I want to just go in there. So do we want to back up again and let Milo run in there and see what happens?
Derek!
Or do we want to
Derek,
Yeah.
Hi.
don't be a pussy.
Okay, I stepped in here. Am I dead now?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of the way so that those yahoos can get in. Do-do-do-do.
Gregor comes stamping
Runs to
in.
the center.
Piero dashes in.
Ha-ha!
Stomp.
Hey, maybe check for traps or some shit before we go running around everywhere.
Milo
So, you know,
did
you
that.
You can do that.
Yeah, I'd like to check
Anybody can
for
do it.
stuff. I'm checking. I'm in a perception things.
Me too.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay.
Those are pretty good. So as you look around, you don't find any traps. I mean, it's a crypt. You do notice that the stone lid of each sarcophagus is carved to it, like you see like the shape of a person. Pretty common practice. You assume it tells you about who's inside. You can see that there are two males and one female, and these are nice crypts, or nice sarcophaguses. So these are probably for important people, or at least rich people, nobles perhaps.
It's the Tressender family.
This is the Tressender crypt.
So there's skeletons leaning up against each of these in armor.
Yep.
Yeah, do they have their weapons drawn? Does it look like they were in the middle of a fight when they died, or are they posed?
They appear to have just kind of collapsed there. It may have been due to battle.
I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I don't like desecrating bodies, but I also think we should knock all their heads off.
Hey, look, man, I'm with you, but a skeleton can function, without a head, I imagine. So, but you do you.
Well, I don't want to be the one to do it.
If that's going to
I'm
make
a
you
cleric.
comfortable,
That seems I can't do that. But somebody else should knock the head off these things.
Piero, reaches out and touches a skeleton's head gingerly on the side, see if it'll just fall over.
Which one?
The one he's standing next to.
Yep. Yeah, the head just kind of falls right off.
Does it make an extremely loud banging sound as its helmeted skull hits the floor?
Yeah, clang, and it echoes. Clang, clang, clang. No, this one wasn't wearing a helmet. The skull just kind of lands on the ground with a thud and kind of rolls away, making a slight clattering sound, but not really anything you would think would have alerted anyone to anything.
Okay, well, just in case
Piero
I'm gonna
looks
listen
over
through
at
this
Derek.
door.
Piero looks over at Derek and raises his eyebrow questioningly. You feel better now?
No.
Do we need Milo and Grigor to take care of their skeletons too?
No. I'm listening at this door. Can I? And then I rolled shit.
Ooh, let me do that. I'm good at that part.
Only
should
if
all
the
the
door's
time.
empty. So for 7, I'm guessing I heard nothing.
You heard, you hear something. You can't really figure out exactly what it is. You're not able to.
But there is something.
It's not in the ocean, and it's not an empty room.
There's something in there. Milo, why don't you give it
Grigor looks like he's listening at the
Yep.
double doors at the bottom.
Sure. Listening
You
real
hear
hard.
nothing.
I don't know.
Sounds like an empty hallway.
I'm going to listen at the upper doors as well.
All right.
Not a whole lot, but
Not a whole lot, but you hear voices.
there's somebody in here.
There's nobody in here.
Well, okay. How much scouting do we want to do versus how much do we want to just start killing people?
I'm just gonna push this door open.
All right, you said it.
You're pushing the door open on the southern.
Yeah.
All right. You see an empty hallway.
Hey guys, I found a hallway.
Oh, and it goes out to that secret door in the entryway. Not that I would have any way of realizing that from where I'm standing, and my
You
mental
have terrible
memory area
spatial
probably isn't
reasoning.
that good. Yeah.
My
said
internal
that?
cartography skills. Yeah. Let's go up there.
Yeah, I kind of need to find a way to make the maps not as obvious.
You could just black out the rooms we've left behind and only show us the rooms we're currently in.
That's true.
And hopefully we don't. Yeah, well, we wouldn't remember what we saw before.
There is some kind of dynamic lighting thing in Roll20 if you pay for the premium, but
Oh, fancy.
I want to try playing with that, but it costs money, and I'm a cheap bastard.
Apparently, it was
So-
only $5 because somebody in the chat said that they paid for it because they care about their people more.
Ah,
Oh. Should
Well,
we do the
if
old
somebody in
open
chat
the door
donates
and
$5.
charge trick?
The old
it worked
open the
out
door
well,
and charge trick.
Why did we take the cloaks if we're gonna do that?
Oh,
That's true.
that's a good point.
Extra padding for when we beat down doors.
I opened the door.
Well, before you do
Milo
that,
opened the door.
are there such a thing as halfling red rooms?
Milo opened the door.
Oh God, Milo opened the
Ha!
door to
Hey,
their
guys.
hearts.
You see, this long room is partitioned into 3 areas,
Two identical
iron
red
bar.
brands have imprisoned 3 beautiful women who are also identical.
flying off the north and south. Filthy straw lines the floors of those cells, and the hinge doors of which are secured by chains and padlock. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south, while a human boy is confined to the north. All are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. A heap of discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall. And there are 2 red band ruffians, and they turn and they look at you and go, "Oi! What are you doing?"
I was told to take these prisoners back to town.
That's a bold strategy.
And he's a halfling. I was told to take these prisoners back to town.
That's what I said.
But it's not market day.
Ooh,
Yeah,
gross.
but they wanted to give them a look over to see if we were asking for the right price.
Roll a persuasion check.
Eh.
Oh, nice.
One of the ruffian to your left, or the north, kind of looks to the one in the south, at his compatriot, and they look at each other. And the one in the south says, "What town?"
What town?
Grigor, run in there and say what's taking so long.
Yeah. What's
I'm
taking
very
so long?
large. I'm very large.
Butler.
What's taking so long?
oh. The 2 guys in there now seeing no longer just a halfling, but also a very abdominal man take a step back and they reach for their swords and they say, Who are you?"
I'm Grigor Kulanov, obviously. I've come to buy these slaves.
This is highly unusual.
Well, I really need some slaves, and I heard that this was a good place to come, so here I am. Hand them over.
Roll a persuasion check.
A good story. It's a good story. But he didn't tell it very well.
Oh, shit.
They are unconvinced. They say
Glassstaff told us to.
you can buy them at the market just like everything.
Glassstaff had me bring them here in person.
Roll a persuasion check.
Is it just deception or persuasion or yes?
Persuasion.
Deception. Roll a deception check. I think it's the same.
Deception.
Deception sounds way better than persuasion.
And I have something to tell you guys after we're done here.
And I have something to tell you guys.
They clearly don't believe you. But the one kind of gestures to the other, and he comes over. He walks over to him, and they're talking to each other in hushed tones. And they turn to you and say, "Yeah, all right." They're, and they come back to each other and murmur a little bit. The females are 100 gold each, and the male is 200.
And we pay Frank upstairs, right?
No, you pay us.
Oh,
You got it, Grigor. Pay him.
Yeah, sure.
kill him! Kill him!
No shit. Like, hold out the money and then stab him with your other hand.
No, I'm going to give them the money. They will give me the 2 women. They will escape. And then we'll kill them.
Oh.
Are you saying this out loud?
I hope not.
And that seems like
No.
something Grigor would do.
Grigor have idea.
you know what, guys? I don't like that. That's too expensive. I pull out my axe and I charge toward the nearest guy.
I changed my mind.
Well, alrighty. Let me push the right button. Is it this one? And get the owlbear off there. Well, let's roll some initiative.
I don't get like a surprise initiative.
No, they were on guard.
Okay.
Surprise is more
fair.
for they had no
Have to hit
if
the
they had
button.
no idea they were about to be attacked, and this was clearly a scenario where it could have devolved into fighting. Crashing through the door, on the other hand.
I tried.
We're not a very persuasive bunch. We are a fairly deceptive bunch, but
Yeah. I actually have pretty good persuasion
Do you guys even know what's happening?
as a roll.
we're standing 5 feet outside the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
All right. Okay.
Well, that took forever to show up,
Wow.
and they rolled poorly. Okay. Excuse me. Piero, you get to go.
Ugh.
Piero's longbow has been itching to drill a hole in one of these fuckers. Longbow.
Nice.
Longbow.
So little damage, though.
Yeah.
24 hits. I imagine the guy straight in front of you.
The one I can see directly, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Your arrow flies over Milo's head, around Grigor's head, and funks right into the Red Band ruffian's the shoulder of his side.
I rolled minimum damage. Sweet.
Yes.
Looks like it hurt him pretty good. I know you
yeah.
took like a step or two. Do you want to do anything else?
No. I will leave some room here for Derek if he wants to rush in, but aside from that, I'm just getting my next arrow ready.
All right, Grigor, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna great axe him in the whatever.
Great axing in the whatever.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Why are we all rolling 2D all of our dice? This is really weird.
So it's rolling crit damage.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I figured out after last time. So you kind of have to figure out. So like you rolled a 9 and a 7 on my screen, but the 7 was the actual damage roll. The 9 would have been, had
Great.
you crit, you would have also gotten that 9. But that results in 10 points of slashing damage, which is enough to kill that ruffian.
Yeah.
You've got your great axe out, and you kind of take 2 steps. You feel an arrow whiz past your ear and strike him in the shoulder, and then you chop his head right off.
Whip.
It clatters to the floor, much more juicy than the skeleton skull did.
All right.
Anything else?
Ask the other one how he feels about negotiating now.
How about 50 gold?
At this point, it's a bad idea.
Derek, bring your tickling hammer.
Bring Wolf Petter.
All right, yeah, that's my turn.
Derek.
How far can I move? How many squares?
It would say on your character sheet.
Every square is 5 feet.
I think
what's your speed?
I think you as a dwarf have a movement of 25.
So 5 squares.
Yeah, I have 25, so 5 squares.
So 5 squares, yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5. Step here. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the remaining guy.
Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolts. All right, let me.
No!
Balls! That's a lot of
Dice.
Let's see what it says here.
I casted a damage spell, everybody.
Hey!
Good job.
We got to figure out how to turn
One
off the
action.
optional crit dice. Jesus.
So I rolled 4d6.
Okay, so it's a spell attack. You rolled a 20, which is enough to hit. And on a hit, target takes 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Ooh.
Thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
He's dead as a doornail, though.
Yeah.
So you grasp your holy symbol and you make a fancy hand-giller gesture at the ruffian.
I go, oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, la, la.
a bolt of pure holy energy comes out of the ether and strikes him, singes him quite horribly, and he begins to just kind of lightly glow. But he is still standing.
Oh.
Would you like to? You've used all your movement and you've used your action. Do you have any bonus actions you want to use?
No, I'll let Milo handle this.
All right, that takes it to
Waggle your
Milo.
butt at the women in the cage.
Sneak attack. And I'm going to hit him with my short sword.
All right, and you get advantage on this because he happens to be glowing at the moment.
Advantage with the sneak attack. My short sword. Ready?
Are you gonna try to? Okay.
Oh no.
It's okay.
14
Wait.
is just enough
Oh, nice.
to hit. Your little halfling short sword finds a crevice in his leather armor, drives deep into his kidney, and he takes 10 points of piercing. Well, 7 points of piercing damage and 3 points of sneak damage, whatever that means, and falls over dead.
Piercing, bashing, or sneaking damage. Yes.
It would have been great to find out how many other people were in here.
We'll find that
Not
out
to
when we
say-
kill them.
I wasn't the one
Yeah.
that swung the first axe.
We'll count their bodies when we're done.
Okay. Well, search the corpses.
Get
Drew,
the
I
keys
feel
off
like-
these two chumps.
Yeah.
You find what you feel like what?
I feel like you were desperately holding back, yelling that out, were you?
Kinda.
For that, I'm going to give you inspiration.
Oh.
because that's just so not you.
I know.
So it had to be Derek.
Yeah. I don't even know where I
Okay,
put
so
that.
yeah,
Oh,
you
here.
you search
I got
their
it.
body. You find that they each have a copy of. They each have a key. They don't really have much else. These are just ruffians. I mean, they've got their shitty short swords and filthy red cloaks. Nothing else of really any value.
From that conversation, I get the sense that these people are being human trafficked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask these lovely ladies if they're all right. If there's anything I can do for them.
Well, you could let us out.
Well, okay. I'm I'm a cleric. Are you hurt?
Oh no, no.
No, we're good, thanks.
How long
go
have
ahead.
how long have you been down here?
Gosh, I don't know. It feels like it's been several days. Piero, did you just walk down that hallway?
Thinking about it, yeah.
He's done.
Well, that conversation is happening. Hold on. Did you walk down that hallway? It looked like you walked down that hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get hit by 7 arrow traps.
I'm scouting out the exit, so these ladies have a safe traversal.
Okay. But first, I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Roll well.
God damn it. Hey, maybe?
16? That's pretty good.
Okay, I need to do map things that I didn't practice because I wasn't sure if you guys were coming here. Okay, that's what I want. Hopefully the right thing goes to that layer. So as you step on that square, the floor gives way. You have triggered a pit trap.
You jumped over it.
With your dexterity saving throw, though, you managed to catch the edge just as it gave way.
So you're still.
So
on
you
the
are
other
now
side, right?
dangling from the edge. I'll let you choose which side.
Hello!
Can we hear him?
I gotta pull myself back up.
Depends on how loud he's yelling, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't want to yell too loud. Can I pull myself back up with a strength save of 12? Oh, wait, not save. Just it's the same roll, but it's just strength. It's
I thought I
+2,
heard
+2.
something, but
Hold on,
No,
hold
it's
on.
not even.
I don't see Piero.
You were just searching for the keys.
So
We found the
6
keys are
is
on the
definitely
guys.
not enough. You try to pull yourself up, but despite the fact you've got one arm that's really strong from pulling on bowstrings, and the other one's more good at pushing bows away. So they have a really hard time working together to pull you up. You pull yourself up a little bit, and you do manage to find a little bit of a toe hold down below, but you are still dangling.
Okay, so the arm that's really good at pushing, I put it down underneath me, so I can push.
Okay.
And I pull with the pulling arm.
Okay. Give me
I
another
really
strength
feel
check.
like your pussified character would be shouting for help.
God damn it! Hello!
Well, while you do that helps a little bit, but the hand you're pushing with is really just kind of pushing you further away from the edge, and the one you're trying to pull with, luckily you have a finger hold, but they're not really working together the way they're used to.
I've got too many gold coins weighing me down. Hello!
That's right.
Yeah.
I hear something.
I
Can we hear him from this far away?
Give me a perception check, all of you.
Oh, yeah, not an advantage.
Persuasion.
Huh?
I persuade the sounds to go to my ear. Oh no.
Hold on, I need to do a roll here as well.
Because there might be somebody else that hears him.
Yeah,
They're
there's
yelling for
people
help.
over here somewhere.
Let's see here, Milo. You do hear in the distance, kind of echoey, you hear, "Ooh, ooh."
All right, well, I hear something, and I notice Milo's not here, so I
Milo.
noticed Piero's not here. Oh, well, hey, the way
I'm
my
sneaking so well, I have lost myself.
I look through the door and see that Piero's dangling from the whatever, or I
You
see
can go get
fingers
help from
anyway.
a full person.
Wow.
Hey guys, Piero
So
fell out.
racist.
All right. Let me help.
Okay.
If you ever wondered, where all those other 2/5 of a person went back in the slavery days, that's Milo.
I don't know if you knew this, but Derek is racist towards halflings.
All right, well, I take the keys off of these guards while Grigor's helping, and
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Hi, good.
Grigor, give
going?
me. See here, Piero, give me another strength check.
I'm really good at these.
with advantage because.
Oh, with
Grigor is
advantage. What the
helping.
fuck? All right. I'm
Roll again, roll
gonna use advantage. Okay, just roll again, and it better be fucking higher for Christ's sake. What the fuck?
Was that with advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I rolled
a
twice.
seven
He
of
rolled.
4. Yeah. Okay. So
You
Grigor
are dead
comes.
set on falling to your death.
Grigor comes and grabs your hands, and kind of gives you a nice strong grip, and you put your feet up against the edge of the wall, and you go to pull, and you're pulling Grigor down.
Grigor, can you roll
rather
something
than
and try to pull him up?
The slimy mold on the walls isn't enough for
Your
my feet to.
slip, and you kind of So
Grigor, were
Why is
you
there
gonna
butter
pull?
on your hands? I would love to pull.
I can't
Grigor,
pull.
why don't you give me a strength check? This isn't supposed to be that hard. Jesus.
Well, hopefully that's enough.
That's enough. With Grigor just he kind of, after he regains his balance, after Piero almost pulls him into the hole, he just starts walking backwards. It's not even really, doesn't seem to be trying. He's just walking backwards and drags Piero out of the hole.
He bent over to grab Piero's wrists, and then he just stood up, and he's been holding him out at arm's length, shoulder height this whole time. Piero's like, I can't lift, I can't go.
Okay.
Noodle arms.
Meanwhile, while that happened, Derek has been talking with the 2 women.
Yeah.
I
What
just
did-
take
what
the
did
keys
you
off the
talk
2
to them
people.
about?
Are they from this? Are you from this town?
Yes. My husband. Hi, I'm Myrna. My
Hi.
husband is a woodworker. Well, he was the woodworker in town. The Red Brands killed him a few days ago, and then they came back at night and they took us. I'm Myrna. This is my daughter Nilsa, and my son across the way, Nars.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get you out of here.
Thank you.
Milo, you unlocking things?
Yeah, I got the keys and I'm unlocking stuff.
So,
Nice. Go to bed.
keys. Takes a couple seconds because there's 2 keys, 2 locks. Only 1 key works
Yep,
for
that's
each
fine.
lock.
Yep.
You work it out. You get the doors unlocked.
Mhm.
Now what?
And you're free.
Well, we should probably escort them out.
Yes, especially since there's a very dangerous pit that I noticed in the hallway on the way out.
All right.
Who said that?
Okay. So, are they out?
No, they're in the room with you.
Okay. So, have you communicated that the other way was a pit trap?
Yes, I have by
So-
my
so-
various shrieks.
Okay. So, we don't have the spatial reasoning to know that that's a quicker way out if we could somehow traverse the trap. So, for all
Oh,
of
you're Mr. Stone Man. Why don't you tell us whether you sense that or not?
can I sense a layout from walking through a dungeon?
You're an architect by nature.
Feel
I'm not
feel
an
the stone.
architect. I can.
It's in your
deduce the
blood.
history of stonework. That's not an architect.
Because anybody who wants to give me a wisdom check.
Done.
wisdom check.
Well, that wasn't great. Why was
Not
it a
wisdom
save?
Not you just click
Oh, I
wisdom on
clicked-
the left, not under
Sorry.
saves.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's horrible.
Oh, whoops.
I did not do well.
There.
That's better.
Still not great.
Let's see here. I was really excited about Grigor's good roll. His other roll, it's not quite good. Okay, so what you guys have like learned the layouts of buildings in the past, and you kind of, as you're thinking about it, you maybe have gotten a little bit lost, but you do realize that you went through kind of a secret door, and then you turned right, and then you turned right again, and then you turn right again. So maybe you might, you have a feeling that depending, you don't really know what's on the other side of, or at the other end of that hall, or on the other side of, like, down that corridor that you caught a glimpse of before you almost went plummeting to the bottom of a pit trap.
How far
But
down?
you have reasonable thoughts that it's a way out. You don't know if it's faster than the way you came.
Okay. How deep is the pit trap?
I didn't notice.
8 feet.
More than Piero holds his hands up and he goes, more than this.
It's 6 feet and 3
Okay.
inches.
I'm looking down. How deep is it?
You go and you look down and you see that the pit trap is, as he flips to the right page, 20 feet.
And there's spikes and stuff at the bottom.
Nope. Just
And-
plain dirt floor.
And it's 17 years old.
Okay.
And it was built by a dwarf named.
Okay. I want to go back into the
It's been
armory.
here for 20 years.
Is there any piece of the wood or anything in this armory that's long enough and sturdy enough that I feel I could put across the pit trap?
No.
How about
it's a
in
10-foot
How
gap.
about we throw all the weapons in the bottom and maybe we'll fill it up if we just walk across.
How about this? Go pick up Milo, throw him across the trap, and he can see if that's the way out, and go fetch like a lad.
Fall in the next pit.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take that chance.
I don't want to go back through that chasm. All right?
Okay.
I don't like
baby.
it. Shut up.
All right, come here, Milo. Let's get tossing.
Oh, I really should have written down my halfling tossing ruling.
Cannonball Express rules.
So what's the plan? What are we doing?
Let's
Yeah,
tie a
chuck
rope
me across
around
the
him in
pit.
case you have a terrible throw.
I
Yeah.
like that plan.
Yeah.
Okay. So
If it's anything like a bucket out of well,
Right. Okay, so you take some time. You tie the rope around Milo. How much rope are you doling out?
I got 50 feet. I'm putting about 15.
How deep is the well?
20.
21 feet.
I'm given 15,
I think
and I've
15.
got it tight, but if it looks like he's going to clear, I've got it so I can release a little more.
So when you
case-
left the room to do this operation, did you say anything to?
No,
the
they have no
captain.
idea what's happening.
What the fuck are these
Piero.
guys doing?
Go tell.
Piero hangs back and says, just hold on, we're checking the exit. There's a pit.
Why
There's
don't
a
you
pit.
ask them if they know the direction they came in here?
I don't care.
How did they get?
I don't care.
Well, all right. Okay, so you've got.
There's another secret passage.
You said something about 15 feet.
Yeah.
All right, so you've tied the rope around Milo. You've doled
he's
out.
holding it at about 15
You'd
feet, but
think
there's much
about-
more rope.
You
Yeah, I
think
got
about-
50 feet of rope. I got 15
Right, yeah,
feet.
you got plenty of rope. That's fine. I was hoping you would put out too much and you wouldn't make any. Still hit the bottom of the trap. Okay, so then Grigor is just gonna like pick him up and
Yeah.
like soccer inbound throw the halfling. Or-
I was gonna one-handed football it.
Do the inbound
Oh,
throw,
yeah,
but do it like how you do a headstand and a front flip, and then
I'm gonna
So
lay
it's
down
a-
on the ground.
so like you smash Milo into the ground, and then cartwheel and throw him.
No, I'll just lay on the ground and he cartwheels up to me and grabs me and flips around. And then he's gonna flip himself into the pit too, but whatever.
So give me a strength check, Grigor.
Strength check. I know how to do that.
Roll
Not
good.
saving throw.
Just click on
Yes.
the strength word. not the
Roll good.
Ooh.
I wish I knew what I said last time, but so Grigor, you grab up the halfling and your forearm brushes against his scrotal backpack, which is disgusting. But you raise him over your head. You take a couple steps back and hurl him across, and he lands. He makes it across. Milo, give me an athletics check.
Great.
You do not keep your feet. You kind of you don't land well. You keep rolling, and Derek, give me a. You roll maybe.
You make-
Yeah, there you go.
You make the tiniest thump noise
Damn
that
it.
anyone has ever
So-
heard.
Derek, give me. God, what would this be?
For the record, Liuv, athletics is a strength check, so you might have had Grigor do athletics, and now Milo should probably be doing acrobatics, which is a dex check. I ran out of breath in the middle of my
Yeah, you're
sentence.
probably right. Let's roll that, dude. Milo, give me a net. Well, we'll remember that for next time because this part's funny. Because there's 15 feet between Milo and Derek is the trap. So I'm trying to decide what Derek should roll.
Well, I was standing. Oh shit! Why am I on the?
But he also said he was holding. He said before I got thrown that if it looked like I was gonna make it across, he was gonna let the rope go. He did say that.
Well, I was
did say
I was
that.
gonna let more rope out. That's true. I did say that.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he did- he actually
then
did
you're
say that.
fine. You see that Grigor released well, and the throw went okay. And while Milo didn't land very well, he was clearly going to make it. So you let go of
Yeah,
the rope.
he did say that
Well,
before
yeah,
I
I'm
was thrown.
still holding the rope, but
He's
I
just letting
I
some
let
out.
tension go. Yeah.
Okay, then you take 1 damage from rope burn.
Rope burn, yeah.
Oh fucking A.
You can't hold
No,
weapons
you-
anymore.
You don't take any damage. Okay, so Milo is across the gap.
Good job,
Maybe
Milo.
maybe get your feet and check for more traps before you go running around. You
Did you really move right there?
I did.
fucking
Okay.
A.
We got the rope.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still
you have to
testing the rope.
ride.
All right. Well, now I'm gonna.
All right. So, whoops, that's not the right thing. Wrong layer. Here we go. Okay.
Oh god.
So you do see that
Okay.
you see this is a hallway, and then like the ceiling steps down a little bit,
Okay.
and at the end, kind of under a little overhang, is a door.
Okay. I'm gonna look around that hallway before I just run to the door.
All right.
Wow, I see a door.
You see a door.
Hell,
It's a nice door.
I'm gonna walk up to the door. I'm gonna listen through the door because I'm not sure where this door is in relation to everything else, right?
You're not sure. Correct. You hear footfalls.
Ooh, they're coming to investigate the shrieking at the
I'm gonna-
pitfall.
Back over here and say, hey, I hear moving.
Somebody's
people.
coming. Should we leave it there?
All right.
It's getting pretty late.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's 10
Think so.
o'clock.
But we do have a pipeline set up. We can have Grigor throw the women over the pit.
Yep.
It's true.
And,
Yeah, that
and the
would be-
children too.
The women, not just the men, but the women and the children. Grigor is the person checker. They'll probably be a little harder because they're humans, just to warn
Yeah.
you. But, all right. Well, I guess with that, we will call it and see you guys next time.
Good night, YouTube.